Good day, everyone. Our topic for today is all about a closer look at the education system of selected countries of the world, which include the education in Australia, education in China, and education in Japan. Our first discussion is all about the basic education in Australia. Australia called many as the last paradise on earth because they have a high quality of education system in their country. Many students from all over the world go to Australia to study. Australian schools do more than just educate students. They prepare them for life developing communication skills, self-discipline, and respect for themselves, their peers, and their world. Schools offer a broad curriculum in the key learning areas: English, mathematics, studies of society and the environment, science, art, language other than English, technology, health and physical education. They also believe strongly in the benefits of rounded education, including the teamwork, self-expression, and personal development that happen outside the world. The Australian school curriculum prepare you for your future. Our school aims to develop students into independent, successful learners, confident and creative individuals, and active informed citizens. With a view to beginning them all the skills, knowledge, and capabilities to thrive in a globalized world. The education system in Australia is similar with Canada and England. The primary school have 6 years and the high school have 6 years. High school divided also into junior, and the college or university have 3 years and 6 years also. Most Australian students decide what to do after high school. Students intend to go college to continue year 11 and 12 to prepare for college or university entrance examination. Other students may get a job after 10 years. Primary education is provided by government and non-government primary school. The length of the program is 6 years for 6 years old to 12 years old children. At the end of the junior secondary level, a junior secondary certificate of education year 10 certificate is awarded. The government and non-government co-educational comprehensive multi-purpose high school provides junior secondary level of education. A senior secondary level is provided for 2 years after the junior secondary level. Students are from 16 to 18 years old in this level. Senior secondary level is no longer compulsory. It is during offered by the government and non-government provides at the senior secondary certificate of education is awarded at the end of the senior secondary level. From primary to secondary level, students are enrolled in government school which operate under the direct responsibility of the state of a territory education minister. The federal government provides supplementary financial support. Higher education. The main purposes of Australian higher education are: number 1, to enable individuals to develop the capabilities for effective participation in the workforce, for constructive contribution to the society and to personal growth and fulfillment. Number 2, to advance knowledge and understanding. Number 3, to aid application of knowledge and understanding for the benefits of the economy and society. Number 4, to enable individuals to adapt and learn consistent with the needs of the adaptable knowledge based on economy at the local, regional, and national level. Number 5, to contribute to the democratic civilized society. That is the main purposes of higher education in Australia. Australia's universities are autonomous self-accredited institutions established by federal, state of territory legislation. Academic year in Australia begin in March and end in November. The long vacations came from December 1 to February 28 of every year. University level studies begin with the undergraduate level. To be admitted, a senior secondary certificate of education is required. The main stage university education leads to a bachelor degree. Undergraduate studies last between 3 years. Art, science, commerce for 4 years. Educating, engineering have 5 years. Veterinary science, dentistry, and architecture have 6 years. Medicine and surgery are full-time. Art and science usually offer either a bachelor degree, pass, obtained in 3 years, or a bachelor degree, honor, obtained in 4 years. An honor degree is normally required for university level second stage postgraduate studies. A student who has qualified for a bachelor degree or honor may proceed to study for a doctorate, usually in higher doctorate science of humanities, and submission of published work of awarded by the degree. That's all, and I am the first reporter, Claudine Clarito.
Good afternoon each and everyone. I am Ms. Second Reporter. I'm Mr. Muhammad Amin, Education in China. So the most populous country of the world is China, with over 200 million students attending in schools. Taught by over 9 million teachers in public elementary schools, junior and senior high schools. It is the largest educational system of the world. Wang 1996 and Han Zhujian 1996. The educational system in China is very centralized. The core syllabi are written by the scientists and professors hired by the National Educational Commission. The subject matters and instructional contents are uniform for all. The first 6 years in school make up the primary grades, which is devoted to development cognitive skills, and this is followed by another 6 years in high school. The size ranges from 40 to 60 students, and the students have to cover all topics in order to pass national examination. The quality and the reputation of the schools will depend on the number of students passing the examination. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Anna Marie Embalolong, the third reporter. Education in Japan. Education in Japan, one of the world's best educated population. The Japanese education system is highly centralized and administered by the Mombutsu, or a Ministry of Education. So when we say Ministry of Education, it is a former government of Japan. Their goal is to improve the development of Japan in relation with the international community. The Japanese educational system is sometimes seen as a model on how to operate schools. Japan educational system produces students who perform for better on international examination than Americans do. Younger are well behaved. So now, let's talk about the basic education in Japan. So the Japanese educational system is divided into 5 basic levels. Kindergarten, elementary school, which 6 years, lower secondary school, 3 years. The fourth is upper secondary school, 3 years, and the fifth is the universities, which around 4 years, usually 4 years. In Japan, education is free and compulsory for children from 6 to 15 years old. The Japanese students spend 243 days a year in school. Standard curriculum includes Japanese language, social studies, math and science, along with art, music, home economics, and physical education. Lower secondary school. It covers grade 7, grade 8, and grade 9. Class size average is 38 and the periods is 50 minutes long. In this level, men compose 2/3 of the teachers. So, in upper secondary school, offers academic, technical, and vocational program. The first year courses include Japanese language, English, science, and math. In vocational course, information processing, navigation, fish farming. In fish farming, it includes the fish pond, ceramics on how to build a jar or how to make, and business English. Rank based on their success and placing graduating students into prestigious universities. So, higher education in Japan. There are various universities that students can attend in Japan. Private institution and public schools. Private institutions make up 80% of university enrollments, although public schools have the most prestige. To get into the universities, the students must take 2 exams. The first one is National Achievement. The second is given by the university itself, which is highly competitive. Students who fail the test will take another year to study and prepare to take the test again. These students called Ronin, which originally meant samurai. Japanese education relies heavily upon examinations to determine which schools the student will go to next. The parents or mother push their children to study hard for the test so that they can get into the best schools. The entire educational system seems to be built on a principle that if you do well in exam, you will get into good school or university and automatically into a good lifetime job.